soul harbors obsessions. Obsessions to be cut when they get in the way. In the name of Qinglong, return to the beyond! It's over. As doctor, you failed to rescue. As warrior, you failed to defend. Ask yourself this, General Jian. Do you truly deserve your title? Listen! How will you answer their dying pleas? Don't leave me here. Look! Do you have an end for this eternal carnage? Save me! Help!
Qué guapo, ¿eh?
You and I are no different. Two desperate souls, doomed to be forsaken.
Está muy guapa la música, ¿eh? La verdad que guapo.
You can't save them. You should learn to give up.
Jian, let me help.
No, General Geshu. I was never forsaken. Through the darkest of nights,
Qué guapo el
my
dragón.
path remains true. The rain has stopped. Rangers, follow my lead.
Vale, pues está guapo el tráiler, ¿eh? Está muy guapo el tráiler, la verdad, ¿eh? Me ha gustado. Está chulo. Vale, aquí es para disparar. Saltar, casi igual. En el mismo botón es donde se corría con el Genshin. Pero esto no lo tenía el Genshin, ¿eh? Saltar y atacar a la vez no lo tenía. Ah, vale. O sea, tiro... Vale. De aquí el menú. Vale, el mapa. Misiones, inventario. Resonadores. ¿Y esto qué es? Espectro. Espada de entrenamiento, rango. Vale, ataque 20. Vale, aquí es lo de las habilidades, ¿no? Ataque básico, nivel 1. Habilidad de resonancia. Resonancia. Circuito del forte, liberación de resonancia. Unidad de la intro. ¿Y esto qué es lo que es? Y esto es la información, la voz y el pose.
This is a testament to my connection. It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Stopping to relax once in a while serves for a stronger resonance with the world.
Vale. Ok. Ah, mira, también escala. Vale. Un lagarto. Material de síntesis. Vale. Oye, pues se ve bonito el juego, ¿eh? Pulsa para saltar.
It may seem all nice and quiet here now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere. Oh my, speak of the devil.
Oye, pues está guapo, ¿eh? El movimiento que tiene. Pulsa y mantén R1 para realizar el sprint en pared. Sprint en pared con super resistencia. Vale. Qué guapo, ¿no? A ver. ¿Me ha parecido correr? ¡Oh! ¡Uy! ¡Mira lo que hace! ¡Hace qué guapo! ¡Oh! ¡Mierda! ¡Hostia, tú! ¡Qué guapo! ¿Qué corre por las paredes o qué? ¡Uy! ¡Un marciano! ¡Hostia, tú! ¡Qué guapo! Adiós, que se ha terminado de... Se ha terminado la energía. ¡Toma! ¡Qué guapo! El delante puede consumir indicador de fortaleza para lanzar una habilidad de resonancia. Ah, vale. Vale, la resonancia es como... Mantén pulsado para usar el ataque cargado. Vale. Vale. Qué guapo. A ver, si yo hago...
Watch me lead the charge next time. No one messes with my I mean, Chisha.
Si yo hago un ataque, hace esto. Vale. Y va y hace como... Vale, hace como una especie... Es como que va a recogerlo, ¿no? Vale, si doy y mantengo, hace esta habilidad. Si le doy 2 veces... Ah, vale. Un ataque y lo mantengo, hace esta habilidad y después hace esto. Hostia, tú, la misma música que Genshi, tío, de tristeza. ¿Pero por qué me ponen esta música, tío? ¿Por qué me ponen esta música de pena? Angélica. Vale. Tiene una buena animación, ¿sí? Hostia, qué guapo. murciano. Si es de pena, hay trozos del mapa que no veas, ¿eh? Que hay música que me recuerda al Titanic. ¡Wow! ¡Qué guapo!
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight?
O sea, la ha visto ella, el dragón, ¿no? ¿Verdad? Creo que ha sido ella la única que ha visto el dragón. Creo que recordé algo.
This is the statue of Jue, the sentinel in Zhenzhou, in the shape of a long.
Es una estatua, pero creo que ella ha visto como el espíritu del dragón.
There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they share some similarities in appearance, there are also differences.
Hay otros centinelas fuera de Huanglong. Creo que se dice así, ¿no? Huanglong. Me vi a mí misma cara a cara con él.
You were standing face to
Estamos
face with
cara a
our
cara con
sentinel?
nuestro centinela.
One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointment ceremonies. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of Zhenzhou.
¿Funcionaria más alta? Ah.
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class! Chizia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Ok. Vale.
I sense your weakness. Bad timing.
Toma.
Rover, watch out!
Este se puede esquivar en plan... Pulsa para cambiar a un miembro del equipo con un icono brillante para usar la poderosa habilidad final. Vale.
Let me be your blade.
¡Hostia, qué guapo! Pero se le acaba muy pronto la energía, ¿no?
Speeding up.
Abandona el valle de alma. Vale.
Let the winds roar.
Ah, vale. Qué guapo. Oye, pues los movimientos están súper bien. Muy bien trabajados, ¿eh? A ver, ¿qué hay por aquí? Ah, mira, los cofres como Genshin. Solamente que aquí es como más...
This should suffice for a while.
Unión obtenido de elaboración, fragmento, poción, pistola. Fragmento de textura de madera. Núcleo de energía básico.
With every meeting comes the inevitable
Pendiente
parting.
para...
Let's
¡Huevo! Yo no sé ni a dónde voy. Hostia. Bueno, esta musiquita es más bonita. Toma. Uy, una lagarto.
speed
Una
up.
lagartija. Vale.
This is the answer to our endeavor.
Núcleo, rectificador, fragmento. Ah, mira.
Speeding up.
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang
Mira, el
just
arma
rushed
igual,
over to
tío. Se le
protect you
queda
like
atrás la
a-
espalda.
Anyway, Yang was trying to shield you, and then BAM! The Tessa Discord was taken care of before I could get a good look.
Oh, ¿eso qué? ¿Un puto conejo debajo del agua?
Oh, by the way, speaking of Baija, we're almost there. The place where we said we'd meet with Baija. She's the resonator I've been talking about. Baija can heal with her resonance ability, and we found you together at the bottom of the gorge.
Baiju did some first aid for you. You seemed to have drowned, but your airway was clear. Your clothes were dry and
Joder,
clean,
qué bonito
too.
se ve el
Of course,
agua,
it was
¿eh?
Yang Yang who investigated your clothes and mouth by feeling it through the streams. She kept blushing and apologizing to you as she did while you were out cold.
Yeah.
Espada de principiante. Vale, núcleo, espada, fragmento.
See?
Ah, no
There's a
puedo coger el
resonance
conejo, ¿no?
beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and
Carne
activate
cruda.
it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect
Sí,
you from
ahí
danger.
está. Vaya, primo hermano, diría yo. Primo hermano, diría yo, que del Genshin. Vaya. Y eso que lo he jugado muy, muy poquito. De verdad, cuando estaba yo enganchada del Genshin, tío. Vale. A ver, este juego se ve que
We're
tiene...
almost at the gorge's entrance. There
es
will
un
be a
poquito más
descent,
real que el
but if your
Genshin.
terminal's glider module still works, it will make things easier. I will show you how to.
Cállate ya, hombre, con tanto hablar.
There's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou.
Bueno.
Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The resonance nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications.
Nada mal.
Maybe it's not as big as some other cities, but Jinzhou is always the best place in my heart.
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Northful Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Baizhe here. Where is she?
Están guapos los trajes que llevan, ¿eh? Eso sí, las caras son casi iguales.
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the tacit field.
Isn't that Baizhe?
Baisi.
Baizhe! Baizhe!
Tiene una cicatriz ella en la barriga, ¿no?
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us.
We agreed to meet up around here, and she said she was off to collect some samples. Gosh, did she really go straight into the heart of a tacit field for that?
Baizhe wouldn't take such risks without careful consideration. Freshly formed tacit fields go through a dormant period. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe.
Ojalá no nos topemos con una disonancias tácitas tan pronto como lleguemos allí. ¿Hay alguna posibilidad de que Baisi ahí abajo sea un cebo? Interesante.
True. Who could have set the bait then?
Tú.
Oh, I see. The one who seems gentle and quiet is actually the villain, hiding right under the protagonist's nose. No, wait. Yang Yang isn't the villain.
It's not impossible, though.
What?
Girar, ¿no? Vale, directamente hay que bajar. Oh, mira. Vale, ya directamente te dan la cosa esta. Mira, pero ella es la única que puede.
Why did you come here by yourself?
Oh, oh.
Baizhe, you know we...
Hostia, qué guapo el pelo. Mira, mira.
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, she was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on her condition through the street.
Yo parece a mí que la protagonista no viene de otro lugar, ¿no? ¿Es esta una reunión para leer la mente? Dios mío.
It isn't.
No lo voy, dice.
About your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just regained consciousness.
Oye, qué guapa, ¿eh? La chica esa con el pelo largo. Es buenísima.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
Es buenísima, ¿verdad, Alex? Vale, Alex. Que sí, ¿no? Hostia, tú. Este han metido como una mezcla entre tipo fantasía y futurista, ¿no?
Speeding up.
Pulsa para activar la evasión. Vale. Hostia, pulsa el stick derecho para bloquear el ángulo. ¿Cómo que para bloquear el ángulo? Ah, vale, ok. Vale.
Rover is with me, and that strange tacit discord is here too.
It's the tacit discord's ability. Be careful.
Qué guapo, ¿eh? Cómo se mueve. O sea, me gusta, me gusta. Wow. Wow. Guapísimo, ¿eh?
Speeding up.
Mira la música.
Speeding up. Don't worry.
Ahí me ha dado bien. Estoy sin energía.
I'm okay. I can't take it. Hey! Doesn't matter. Tempest! I'm okay. I should give it my all.
Estoy sin energía. Vale, no me ha dado tiempo de...
Doesn't matter.
Cuando fuerza de vibración es 0.
Speeding up. Storm, hear my command.
Qué guapo, chaval.
Speeding up.
Swift and resolute. The end has come. Ha! 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 Bad timing. One more time.
Hostia, tú. Me he quedado sin...
One more
Como
time.
siempre, sin energía.
Bad timing. One more time. Bad timing. Keep it together. One more time. I sense your weakness.
Yang Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it. I didn't really do much. It was all thanks to you, Rover. That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out!
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover? Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the databanks in our Pangu terminals.
Oh, by Pangu terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an Overlord class. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work.
It won't take long before the reverberations disappear and the etheric sea vanishes. Once that happens, the resonance beacon signals will come back. The tacit field will dissipate, biding time for its next resurgence.
Venga, Ale. Un besito, pásatelo bien.
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving.
Hostia, tú, que le habla. Oh, oh. Vaya, que la puede controlar a ella, ¿no?
What kind of
Mira, la
power
deja
is
una
that?
marca igual que a la otra chica.
Rover,
Mira, ella tiene una marca también en la barriga.
you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve?
Otro truco bajo la
eating
manga.
the whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
Y la cara de ella. No es tan diferente a comérselo vivo.
Indeed. So what would a tacit discord taste like? Spicy? Sweet?
Rover, are you feeling all right? Any discomfort? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Daiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Hwashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department? Daiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated.
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first echo ever. Then they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world, sort out the laws, and that's how the history of Huanglong began. Actually, I'm not. I hope I was, though. Those were just some old tales my parents used to tell me, kind of like the Sentinel's appointment thing. Yang Yang's got an impressive memory for the ancient texts. Me, I just happen to roughly remember what the story's about. Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like the great-great-great-great-great-granny of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
Ella todo pensativa.
Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
Oh.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the magistrate of Jinzhou.
Esta es mala.
As the Moon
Tiene
Chaser
toda la
Festival
pinta.
approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our
Visitantes
people,
de todo el
and
mundo.
I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to, despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask.
Oh.
Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
No puedo cambiar con la otra, ¿no?
Can you reenact what you did before?
Maybe you can only absorb the powerful ones with your body. Or does it have to be a certain type of tacit discord? Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl.
Absorber.
Yay! It worked!
Eco obtenido.
I've never
Pulsa
seen
para
a
ver el
board
eco.
quite
El
like
panel de
yours before,
resonadores.
but it sure is working just fine.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? No entiendo. Eco obtenido. Pulsa. ¿Dónde? Ah, vale. Equipa un eco para desbloquear una nueva habilidad. Selecciona el eco para equipar. Equipa el eco para desbloquear la habilidad de eco y el aumento de atributos. Transformarse en brazal, petreo. Un golpe exitoso otorga un golpe de seguimiento y un escudo. ¡Qué guay!
Your terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
Lanza esta habilidad de eco para cargar hacia adelante.
One with the sounds.
Vale.
One with the sounds.
Pues no hace más nada, ¿no? Vale.
One with the sounds.
Pero no hace más nada, tío. Ver. Disonancia. Cuando se derrota un disonancia tácita, la frecuencia restante puede convertirse en un eco. Puedes obtener experiencia del módulo de datos al absorber un eco por primera vez. Mejora el módulo de datos para aumentar la probabilidad de caída de eco. ¡Qué guay! ¡Qué guapo está eso! Vale. Pero solamente corre, no hace más nada. Activa la baliza de resonancia.
The end has come.
¿Qué coño es esto? Patrimonio.
Cherish every game.
Hostia, qué gracioso. Me pilla la tortuga. Y restaurar lentamente. Oh. Mira. Uy, la ranita. Mirada del long. ¿Qué es eso, hiena? Oh, qué guapo. No, pero cambiar. Ahí va. Aumenta el ataque, ¿vale? Ah, vale. Vale. Mejorar. Vale. Ataque 22 y ataque 3.2. Perseverancia. Rectificador. Igualmente me lo mejora, ¿no? Objeto de 4 estrellas o inferior. Hostia, nivel 6, tú. Nivel 6, nivel 10. Vale. Espada principiante. Aumenta el ataque un 5%. Vale. Subir de nivel, vale. Tengo uno.
Synchronization.
¿Qué cojones hace esto, tú? ¿What? ¿Una tortuga voladora?
Speeding up.
Doesn't matter. Storm, hear the command.
Speeding up.
Tempest. Deference.
Speeding up. Synchronize, don't worry.
Pero, ¿qué cojones? Pero que la pasa a la tortuga, tío.
Precipitant.
Speed.
Ah. Invoca Juncano, fisión para curación. Vale.
Let the winds roar. Doesn't matter.
Don't worry. Speeding up. Synchronization.
Yeah.
Speak. Speeding up. I can't take it. Speeding up.
¿Y este que no me deja cogerlo o qué?
This is the answer to our endeavor. Synchronization.
Hola, Taurus. Bien, aquí estamos echando el ratito. Probando el juego este a ver qué tal. Jabalí. Invoca un jabalí saber para cargar y causar daño físico.
Speeding up.
¡Qué guapo! ¡Wow! ¡Qué guapo está el lobo! ¡Qué guapo! Me matan.
Give it my all.
Keep it together, one with the sound.
¡Guau! ¡Qué guapo está el lobo!
One with the sound.
Toma.
The end has come.
Joder, tío, es que se le acaba la energía muy rápido, tú. El juego este, tío.
Let me be your blade.
La tortuga.
Synchronization.
Que me curo. Adiós, el puto lobo, tío. Me va a costar tela.
Storm, hear my command. That doesn't matter. Synchronization. Is this it?
Adiós, me matan, tío. No puedo con toda esta gente. Impossible. Hijos de puta. Fusión. Región genera daño crítico. Vale. ¡Hala! Que lleva pistola. ¡Hala! Bueno, son las mismas pistolas. Vale. Y esta... Tenemos al jabalí. Que no sepa qué queremos con el jabalí. Vale. Invoca un jabalí para cargar y causar daño físico. Vale. Pues me lo pongo. Al jabalí. Hostia, qué guapo. Qué mona. ¿Y esto qué era? Qué guapo. ¿Qué hace? ¿Cuando salta? Ah, bueno, cuando salta no es que haga gran cosa. Ah, no hace más nada el jabalí. Mantén pulsado para abrir el menú. Vale. Resto de los días pasados. Restos de los días pasados. Vale. ¿Y este dónde queda? Ah, vale. Vale, pero esto me hace un 7%.
have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Jizya, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time. When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you. Sorry, I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person. Pardon my inability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment forgotten about her meeting with you. Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you in person. Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task, Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person. I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate. Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We invite you to learn about our situation before making a final commitment. Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf. But you are truly exceptional. Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment?
Uh-oh.
Yes, it's the gourd on your waist, the device every resonator carries. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou.
Y eso incluye el ayuntamiento.
Yes, including the City Hall. You have full access to its facilities. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the City Hall. Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you anytime.
Vale, a ver, pequeño dispositivo, perla de azúcar. Una fruta pesada y oscura.
Ready to roll out? Anytime. So Madam Magistrate's not in the City Hall. It sure is.
Shizia, the increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now?
Plus, the mysterious rover.
I'm afraid.
¿Qué deberíamos de cenar?
Aren't you the practical type? I'd love me some chili sauce tofu, Jinzhou Mao Chai, spicy meat slices. Ugh, I'm starving.
Do you have any plans, Rover?
Fair point. A 3-day vacation it is. Let's go chill out then. We'll figure out the tokens when we have the chance. Ooh, Reminds me of the tokens of love in those stories. It sounds like you're off to a secret date or something. What is our magistrate planning to do with these token puzzles?
Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
So, what's so special about them? A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls, but I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token? It seems like a miniature sundial. It is a horological device that tells time by using sunlight's direction. Sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichuns in a day, and every shichun is 2 hours long, with some showing seasons or months. The design of this sundial looks a bit unusual, though. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches drawn on the outer ring of its surface. And its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east. The white tiger stands for the west. The vermilion bird stands for the south. And finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power.
This is a mangosteen fruit. Mangosteens are not native to Zhengzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more mangosteens being sold at the nearby market. They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit Discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still. So Zhixia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
Ok. ¿Cómo?
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
What? Hola. Pulsa para rendirte. Alcanza. ¿Cómo?
Remnants of the past.
Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done, alright? If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinjo Speedster, will be there in a sec. Stop! Don't call me that. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure. Go do your thing. Don't worry. I'm staying. Rover, let's go inside. Over there must be Mr. Mortifi from the Department of Safety. Baizhi once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baizhi, but, it seems we've caught him at a bad time.
The previous president almost left London, but no one really confirmed.
Well, make your feedback specific.
We find it a bit hard to use.
Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baizhi, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baizhi should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Washu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind-hearted once you get to know him. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Yes, Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's head within the Department of Safety. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room. I don't see anything special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, you all remember eating sugar pearls like this when you were kids? Well, I don't think I've ever had anything like this in my childhood. No, I'm from the New Federation. You mean the sugar pearl might be unique to Huanglong?
I remember a nurse lady giving me a candy like that.
So, sugar pearls like this were distributed at hospitals, perhaps.
The sugar pearl might be a type of medicine. Its sweet taste would have made it more palatable to children.
Miss Baija, as a Huanglong local working at the academy, I suppose you already had an idea about what it is?
I do have my theory as to what it is, but it still needs verification. I wouldn't proclaim any solid answers before confirming the chemical composition of this item with reliable data.
Seconded. Let's find out through actual testing then.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that. Means simulated training ground. Don't worry. Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
Hostia, nivel 18, tú.
One with the sounds. One with the sounds.
As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Keep it together. The end has come.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
One with the sounds. I sense your weakness. Keep it together. One with the sound. Ha! Ha! Last chance. One with the sound. Ha! One with the sounds.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere, but we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
I am Baija, a researcher at the Huashu Academy.
Bye, sí.
Let me witness where this encounter will take us.
Oh, time for another afternoon consultation, I see. What's on your mind today?
Shisa, ally of justice at your service.
Ah, pero eso ya la tengo.
Hero?
Convertido.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there is a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. I have some basic knowledge, but there is someone else who is more knowledgeable in automata mechanics than I. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We can certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its protective mechanism, that is. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way...
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
Mr. Mortefi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Li Yao, I think?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have. Considering its dreadful conditions, I can't agree more. How could he choose to work in such terrible condition? It's like willingly playing a score backwards.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover? mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortify's description. Though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start. This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortify. Mr. Mortify, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortify?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now?
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing. But it's falling out of daily use now. What kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Exactly. Languages may evolve, names may change, but time remains constant.
It's an elegant system indeed.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf. If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and the Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding. And the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe... Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality, but her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Councillor Changli due to the young age of the magistrate. Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to Zhenzhou. I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator rather than a loyal servant.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to...
Hola, Rebor.
In other words, there are people who need to be misled, and they may obtain these tokens. It seems there may be hidden dangers lurking in Zhenzhou. If it were you, Yang Yang, What would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
Joder.
Access pass is required if you're
Hola,
heading to the Norfall
Fede.
Barrens. That place is now off limits.
Buenas noches, Fede.
What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass.
¿Son iguales los chicos?
Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Greetings. I'm Jianshin. Could you please do me a favor? I want to go look for someone outside the city, but I don't have an access pass, so may I tag along?
¡Hala! ¿Qué obtengo de esto?
Oh, thank you for your kindness. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
Un poco raro, ¿no?
Transmitting frequency.
Una loba de tracción para lanzar golpes de cola. Vale.
Speeding up.
Hombre, Carlos. ¿Qué tal, Carlos? Estoy rompiendo un rato, me retiro parcial de Twitch. ¿Cómo que te retiras,
Speeding
Carlos?
up.
Pero la mona está muy sexy. Uy, ¿y esto? ¿Qué cojones?
Speeding up.
¿Y esto? Uy.
This is the answer to our endeavor. Let me be your blade. Speeding up.
Swift and resolute.
Pues por un mes. Es para terminar unos pendientes y eso la próxima semana. Es para terminar unos pendientes. ¿Y eso? Hace pendiente, Garlo. Ah, me ha asustado, Garlo. Digo, no me digas que te retiras para siempre de Twitch.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead. A missing person. Julie, the one you're looking for. Is he an average person? No.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my Outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great.
I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
¿Cómo? Ah, vale.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, but please don't arrest us. We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
A tough nut, ain't ya?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to injustice. Rover, Yang Yang, please, step back as I handle them.
Fine, you asked for this!
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. We tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
No, wait. What I gave them was more than enough for them to make it to Jinzhou. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liuxian Tea House and ask for Jianxin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine, fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Ugh, quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
No estoy muy segura si eso más bien está ahí. Me está descifrando, conectando el mismo color. Uy. ¿What? Mantén presionada y arrastra para conectar. Adiós, que la he liado. No me va a dejar. Hostia, nivel 25, tú. Ay, me voy a pillar. La que he pillado, ¿no?
Time for some hot action.
Hostia.
Think you can catch up? I'll fire it up.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade.
Don't worry, I can take it. Nice. Give it my all.
Bien. Bueno, Palwol, se queda corto, ¿eh, Carlos? El Palwol, pobrecillo, no tenía tantas cosas, la verdad.
Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can
Este
reach the
juego
beacon. Oh, please be careful.
es muy
They look
parecido
sharp.
al
Oh, please be careful.
Genshin Impact, Carlos. No sé si conoces al Genshin Impact. Pues ese, se
Oh,
parece
please be
mucho.
careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Toca para navegar. Vale. Sí, está muy chulo. El juego en sí está bien, es entretenido, la verdad. Bueno, llevo un par de horitas, no sé. Este juego que más
This is my first time on a
ofrece.
battlefield. It feels so different here.
No sé si tiene buen contenido, si el mapa está bueno. Todavía llevo poquitas horas. Pero bueno, de momento bien. Está guay el juego. Está chulo.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies.